Hey guys, what's up? I got a request in the comment thread on a video. Anyone can play a guitar cover. And I covered Johnny Greenwood's part, but it was off of Radiohead's debut album called Pablo Honey. A lot of Radiohead fans don't like that album, but I do. Anyway, I got a request to teach a lesson on how to play that song, so that's what I'm going to do today. Alright, first things first, you're going to want to be in standard tuning. So you've got E, A, D, G, B, and E again. So I'm going to start out on a clean channel. That way you can hear what I'm doing a little bit better. I'm using my Marshall Silver Jubilee 2555X. It's a reissue of the well-known Silver Jubilee, as you guys know. So this song is really only a few chords, and it's not anything near as complicated as what Radiohead would eventually become to, writing and all of that kind of good stuff. So let's dive in. Intro, you hear the snare. Go over what that was. Your first chord is an E minor. So you've got your open E, top string, second fret on your A and D string, and then open the G, B, and D strings. And it's really kind of a quick upstroke the way he does it. Johnny's a really aggressive player, as most of you know, so as soon as you hear that snare, he just... Alright, your second chord here is a C major, and he doesn't quite play it the entire bar, which would be, he really just plays these first four top strings here, so you would go... Alright, so the notes for this C major would be, you are on your 8th fret on your E string here, and on your 10th fret on your A and D strings, so... And then you're going to use your middle finger right here to play the 9th fret on your G string, so that's going to be... And that's what makes that major there. If it were a minor, it would be... We'll get to all those minors in later discography. So here's your intro. Start the verse. Alright, there's a little lick that Johnny does in here, and he playing it live, he either didn't do it or he would do it differently every time. I even did it differently from the recorded version and the cover video that I did. The closest I can tell you that it is on this E minor. You've got the intro. And on that second time in the intro, you got your E minor. And Johnny does something like... And all that is you're playing the open E, playing the octave E on your A string, which would be in the 7th fret. And he does something like... at the same time. You're going to want to slide to the 9th fret using your pointer finger. That's how I play it anyway. Slide to the 10th fret. So you're going to slide to the 13th fret and bend it slightly. So I'm going to play it a little slower for you. You got that's the start of the verse, and you just play an E minor. And play that C major. And that would be whenever Ed plays his little. If you want to know that part, it's on the B string. You're going to play your 11th fret. Move with your ring finger to the 13th fret. Use your middle finger for the 12th fret on the G string. So that would be. Go back to the 13th with your ring finger. Bend that 12th slightly. Back to the E minor. Johnny kind of builds it up there while Ed is doing his. Building up to the chorus. Alright guys, so we're going to play some octaves. You're going to want to start on your 9th fret with your pointer finger on the A string. And the octave of that would be the 11th fret on your G string. For all my beginning guitar players out there, basically an octave, you've got the same note, but it's on a different level of the, we'll say, pitch scale. That's what's called an octave. So with E, and you go all the way to your 12th fret, and that is also an E for every single string. That's how an octave works. So E, A, D, G, B, E, E, A, D, G, B, E. The first octave is, and that one, like I said, your 9 and 11. A, G. Alright. You're going to want to slide 1 fret up with both fingers, so you're going to go to your 10th and 12th. And that's just for one note. Slide to your 12th and 14th, same formation for all of these. 2 notes, upstrokes is how I play it. So you go from back to your 10, 12, and then back to your 9 and 11. Alright, and so the next little part, building up to the chorus, you start on your 7 and 9. Same formation as the other octaves that we were doing. You slide back up to your 9 and 11. Slide back up to your 10 and 12. That's your 12 and 14. So I'm going to play this a little bit slower. This is the entire pre-chorus going from the verse. got 14 and 16. And he plays that kind of aggressively, so here we go again. Alright, so now let's get started on the chorus. Now the chorus is really more fast tempoed and it's really fun to play in my opinion, okay? So your chords for your chorus is G. And your G going down to F sharp to your E minor, A to B, some kind of C. I'm not a music major. Back to B, back to A, B, C, D, B, G, back to your G, F sharp, D. So this is how it's played. Alright, so let's go through that a little bit slower. So your first chord, like I said, is your G. And the way I play a G, and I'm pretty sure the way Johnny plays a G is... Alright, so third fret on your E string, second fret on your A string, open on your D and G string, and then the third fret with your ring finger and your pinky finger on the B and the high E string. So that is. So you're gonna do a walk down with your middle finger and your pointer finger. So sorry, it looks like I'm shooting you a bird. I promise I'm not, or maybe I am. Anyway. So what I'm doing here is Alright, so the next little part that you do is you keep the same formation with your ring finger and your pinky finger, but you're going to use your A string this time. Walk up to the second fret, and then use your middle finger for the third fret. You put your pointer finger on the second fret on your D string, so that is. Walk back down to the second fret, and hit that open A string. Walk back up, go to a D chord, which is an open D, second fret on your G string, third fret on your B string, and the second fret on your high E string. Alright, so let's recap here. Alright, that's kind of a tricky thing to teach there. So you're going from... It's really just a series of hammer-ons. I'm not even picking that. And I'm going from that to your D. You're going from your D I'm using my middle finger to hit that third fret on your A string. to your G chord. Walk back down to your 2nd fret. Hit your open with your pointer finger on the 2nd fret. Back to your D. Alright, so let's recap that whole chorus a little slower. There's 2 measures in the chorus. C chord. I'm not exactly sure what exactly it is, but it's the C note, which is the 3rd fret with your middle finger on the A string, 2nd fret with your pointer finger on the D string, open G string, and then your same ring finger and pinky finger on the 3rd fret on your B and high E. So slide up from your 2nd fret on your A string to the 3rd. Slide, pick, walk down to your 2nd fret. Hit your 3rd fret on the E string. So. And then E minor. Alright, so this is the lead part that I need to teach you guys. Remember, we last went over. You hit your E minor. Open E. 2nd fret, 3rd fret, 5th fret, 6th fret. You're going to want to slide to that 6th fret. So. You're going to go back to your 5th, back to your 3rd. Use your ring finger and your pointer finger. Then you're going to want to do that slide from the 5th to the 6th again. Remember, we're only on the E string here. Alright, so that is slide, and then do it twice more. Then walk back down. The second part. You're going to want to use these 2 bottom strings, your B and your high E string. First, put your ring finger on the 3rd fret on your B string. Slide up to the 5th fret. Remember, you're picking both of these strings at the same time. Alright, so again, sliding. The open on your high E, ring finger on the 3rd fret on your B string. Go back to your 3rd. And then you're going to use your pointer finger for the 1st fret. And then both of them open. Again, let's go through the whole thing. And for that next, it's just an octave of the but you're doing it right here on your G string. So open G string, 2nd fret, 3rd fret, you're going to slide, 2nd fret, open, slide from the 2nd to 3rd, 2nd fret, open, E minor. And that would start the 2nd verse. Let's recap that one more time. The only difference between the 2nd verse and the 1st verse is this is how it's played. The normal that we got used to in the 1st verse, the first time it's not there. That C major is actually cut in half. We're doing this. All you're doing with these little, it's kind of a palm mute, but he's not. A normal palm mute would be using your picking hand. He's literally just muting the strings completely with his fretting hand. It doesn't exactly matter where you do it. Sometimes you can get kind of a harmonic effect, but you're going to go back to the pre-chorus. Remember? Then it goes into the guitar solo. This is how it would go. It's actually a very simple guitar solo. It's really just coming off of the pre-chorus. The only difference is, instead of like we did before the first chorus, you're going to go. And that octave is on the 17th fret on your A string and the 19th fret on your G string. And he does sort of a tremolo pick there, so you're going to want to grip your pick very tightly. I found what helps me is I'm using my pinky to not fret, but mute the bottom 2 strings. I'm using my middle finger to mute the top string. So you can really get that pick going across these strings without playing unnecessary notes. This is how it would sound if I didn't do that. Mute those strings. Alright, so all of those octaves going down. Alright, so you're at your 17 and 19. You're going to go to your 15 and 17. To your 14 and 16. 12 and 14. 10 and 12. 9 and 11. 7 and 9. 5 and 7. 3 and 5. to your 2 and 4, and then to your chorus. So let's recap. That's to your chorus. All we have left is the very end of the song, which is very simple. We're in the chorus. The song sort of fades out through there. So remember, that chord is on your A string, your 3rd fret, your D string, your 2nd fret, open G string, and then your formation with your ring finger on the 3rd fret on your B string, and your pinky finger on the 3rd fret on your high E string. And the way I play that is watch my picking hand. Let's play that through one more time. That's my version of Anyone Can Play Guitar. That's how I learn the song, and that's how I play it. I learn everything by ear, so you might notice a few differences between how I play it and how Johnny plays it, but that's okay. I don't really like learning things by tabs. Not that there's anything wrong with it. I just want to be able to put my emotion in the song and play it how I hear it. Now, be sure to comment on this video. Tell me what you think. Like the video. Give it a big thumbs up, as Liza Koshy would say. And subscribe to my channel. I promise I'm going to start posting videos more often. I plan to start posting multiple videos per week. That's covers, that's gear review, lessons, And I might even try to do a few comedy videos, and that's not really my thing, but I got a lot of funny friends, so I think we can make it happen. Tell your friends about my channel. Please check out my cover version of Anyone Can Play Guitar by Radiohead. It's on my channel, and I'll put it at the end of this video. Thank you guys. See you later.